So Dave has released his promotional video for his upcoming live stream with Cindy and Ronnie Watts. You know, we're going to get a lot of information out of this live stream. Apparently, it's going to be big bombshell news revealing. And I don't know quite what to make. I don't quite know what to make of the things that the video did reveal. You know, hearing, I could recognize Ronnie's voice and the things that he was saying. But it's going to be interesting to find out what Dave has in store for us and what Dave has to reveal. So Dave will be doing a live stream apparently with Ronnie and Cindy Watts on Friday and Saturday. And, depending on wherever you are in the world, it might be Friday, it might be Saturday. I'm very much looking forward to see what the news is, what is going to be revealed, what Dave has in store for all of us. Hello, my wonderful subs, and hello, my detractors. I've come to realize now, and I'm glad about it, that people who like me believe what I say, and people who don't like me are starting to listen and believe in what I say. And because I tell the truth. The truth is not exciting. I understand that. It would be so much better for some if I could make things up and tell you the fantastical version of something. But no, this channel is not about that. This channel is about me being real and honest with you. And I've got more things to be real and honest with you about in, the coming weeks and months. I was listening to Honey Badger on Miss Mensa's channel. Now, Miss Mensa and Honey Badger and Star Mama, neither of them like me. But they know that I tell the truth. And they come to this channel and they listen to me. They might not like me, but they know that I'm honest. And so for all my detractors, people like Sarah Fan, I'm glad people are starting to figure out that I'm an honest person. Now, the Rusex are never going to clarify Claire Morgan. They won't ever admit who she really is. They're going to leave that up to speculation, because they've already claimed that she's a lawyer, and they're not going to want to say, oh, well, we made a mistake here, because that's just not how they are. That's just not how Frankie operates. Frankie operates from the point of, I'm a man of my word. Everything I say is true. Everything I say is right. And if you deviate from that, then you're not honest in his eyes. Or that's the type of person that what he tries to portray. So you're never going to get clarification on Claire from the Rusex. That's for sure. They might one day say that we didn't know that she wasn't a lawyer, but I doubt that will ever happen, and I'm not holding my breath on that. What's going to happen is that the weeks and months will pass. There'll be no court case. You'll hear a sprinkling of things like, I'll update you soon. Things are going well. I've got good news for you soon, but you won't get anything tangible. You won't get any tangible information because there's nothing to tell. There's nothing happening. And the weeks and months will pass and you'll find that nothing will happen. And that's just the way it's going to go. I figured this out. I already figured this out. Now, if I turn out to be completely wrong, which I don't have to be right all the time, if I turn out to be completely wrong and there is a court case, fair enough. I don't think that's going to happen. The other thing that I don't think is going to happen is I don't think that AD is going to get any compensation. I don't. I've already said that to Bam. I don't believe that he's going to be compensated with regard to his channel when his channel, wasn't active for a few weeks or months. I don't think he's going to get any compensation. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think there's going to be a court case. So how long AD will manage to survive and stay afloat, who knows? But at the moment, AD is definitely winning. He definitely is winning. He's survived quite a lot. And, nothing that Frankie has ever said regarding AD has ever come to fruition. Nothing that Martin Dehan has said, Martin Dehan told me that AD will be gone by spring. Never happened. I was on Meredith 2 Cents channel the other day, and someone from the What side of the island called me a shiner and mentioned a creator. And, I put that person firmly in their place. Now, while I don't particularly mind being called a shiner, and I will always be respectful to Shanann, always, I think it's kind of getting old now, that mentality. Even when I was more on the shiner side, I was always objective. I was always in the middle. I never had any, my views were always very much in the center. And, when I told people, like Sheila Evans, for one, a person who was very much a Rusek supporter, that I didn't believe there was going to be a court case, she stopped talking to me. And there are people who stopped talking to me simply because I stated that I don't believe there's going to be a court case, and just stating my opinion. I'm not actually stating that as fact. That's just my opinion based upon what I've seen, the lack of updates, Claire Morgan not really being a lawyer, Claire Morgan not being able to do anything regarding to AD. You ask questions, you don't get proper answers. All of these things have made me come to that conclusion. Watts Island is very crowded, but there are two very separate sides. And there is also a middle ground, and that's where I am. There's a few of us there. And I don't believe that I have to have one opinion only. I believe that I can be fair and balanced and objective and look at things from both sides of the aisle and say, well, I can see why some people might think that and why other people might have a different opinion. So I'm very much in the center. And, Honey Badger was talking about how I'm the only one talking about the crowd justice. Honey Badger was basically telling Miss Mensah stuff that I had put on my channel. So she comes to my channel and she listens to me, even though she's not a fan of me. And, through me, she's found out about Claire Morgan, and other people will find out about Claire Morgan. Honey Badger said that I'm the only one talking about the crowd justice. No, that's not true. There is Saxon Earth. She also spoke about the crowd justice, but I am the one to reopen the topic of the crowd justice fund after it hadn't been spoken about for a long time. Let me just get a drink because I am thirsty. I was the one to reopen the crowd justice conversation because that crowd justice had stalled after Claire Morgan came on the scene and then left the scene, and people were looking for her, and AD, still remained. And he played the game right up until the very end, didn't he? And he was left there smiling, because he got the violins. AD got the violins out and said, I'll be back again one day. And he played the game right up to the end because everyone thought he was going to be gone. And that's what he was trying to pretend, that he was going to, he played the game. He played it up to all of that he was going to be gone and there was going to be no more AD. And, he would make these videos, I'll be back one day. And, AD, even a year later, is still here. And even though I have given the crowd justice a little bit of promotion, even though I've said the things that I've said, I've still, brought it to light, its existence, because it's like no one remembered that it existed. It's still only at 37 grand. Now, in the highly unlikely scenario that it got to its stretch target, I still don't believe there's going to be a court case. And if it got to its stretch target, it's likely that they would put the amount up once again. Because I'm starting to believe that, it's about getting money. Get money. Get money. That's what I'm starting to believe. So that's it for now, folks. And I will be back soon.